What could terrify 9 experienced hikers to flee their tent, barefoot, in the freezing Siberian wilderness? These were not just any adventurers, but seasoned trekkers, journeying into the heart of the Ural Mountains. Their objective was simple, yet their fate was shrouded in a series of strange, inexplicable circumstances. Their untimely deaths, marked by a symphony of bizarre and unexplainable events, have puzzled investigators for decades. Brace yourself as we delve into the chilling tale of the Dyatlov Pass Incident. In late January 1959, a group of 9 hikers led by Igor Dyatlov embarked on a journey to the northern Ural Mountains in Soviet Russia. They were not novices. These were seasoned explorers, students and graduates of Ural Polytechnical Institute, well-versed in the rigors of winter expeditions. They meticulously prepared, gathering supplies, mapping their route, and bracing for the expected challenges of their journey. It was a trek that would test their endurance against the harsh Russian winter. Their initial days on the trail were filled with the thrill of adventure. They navigated through dense forests, crossed icy rivers, and scaled steep, snow-covered slopes. At night, they huddled together in their tents, sharing stories and laughter, their camaraderie echoing in the vast, snowy wilderness. They dutifully documented their journey, capturing photographs that would later serve as poignant reminders of their youthful enthusiasm and bravery. Their spirits were high, their resolve unwavering. Little did they know of the horror that awaited them. On February 26th, nearly a month after the group began their journey, their abandoned and damaged tent was discovered. The campsite was a chilling tableau. The tent, their sole shelter against the harsh Siberian winter, was in tatters. Personal belongings were strewn about, discarded as though in a rush. A trail of barefoot footprints embedded in the snow suggested a hasty, frantic departure, but the hikers themselves were nowhere to be found. As the search party ventured further, their apprehension grew. One by one, the bodies of the hikers were found. Some were in a state of undress, as if they'd run out into the freezing night without a second thought. Others bore strange, unexplained injuries. Each discovery added a new layer to the unfolding horror. The scene was a grim testament to their final moments, fraught with fear and desperation. The scene painted a terrifying picture of their last moments. The official investigation concluded that an unknown compelling force had caused the deaths, but this vague explanation only spurred further questions. Could an avalanche have been the culprit? Yet the evidence didn't quite add up. The tent was damaged but still standing, and the bodies were found at a distance from the slope. Hypothermia? Surely, but why did they leave the safety of their tent in sub-zero temperatures? Then there's the theory of infrasound-induced panic, a natural phenomenon where wind interacts with the topography to create a barely audible sound that can induce feelings of dread. Could this have driven our hikers to madness? But again, this theory fails to explain the brutal injuries some of them suffered. The specter of military involvement also looms large over this incident. Unusual sightings reported by other hikers of glowing orbs in the sky have led some to believe that a secret military exercise might have gone awry. However, no definitive evidence of this has ever surfaced. Each theory we explore seems to raise more questions than answers. The inconsistencies are baffling, the unanswered questions haunting. Why were some hikers found barefoot and partially clothed? Why did one have a missing tongue? What explains the traces of radiation found on their clothes? More than 6 decades later, the Dyatlov Pass incident continues to puzzle and frighten us. What could have driven 9 experienced hikers to their deaths in the frozen wilderness? The mountains keep their secrets well.